Attention to God brings peace and fulfillment in our lives.
Let his hair grow back. And at that time, he was placed in between the pillars of the building that he was at, and he pushed him. And he defeated more Philistines than he did the whole time of his life existence. When he finally surrendered to God's will, he had to lose his eyes, come to his senses. So let's dive in this a little bit more. John 6:38, it said, I came not to do my own will, but the will of him who sent me. This is the thing. If Jesus himself surrendered his will to the Father, then we must surrender ours to him. And I'm telling you, a lot of people are wrestle with that. You know, like God created, just here it is right here. Excuse me, I'm excited. And Jeremiah 1:5, you know what? God told Jeremiah, he said, I set you aside as a prophet to the nations. And Jeremiah couldn't decide to be a pastor or have someone else make him a pastor or ordain him a pastor. God said, I sent you out as a prophet to the nations. Let every man be a lie, let God be true. And I wish that would happen to everybody. I set you aside as this, I set you aside as that. You know, but we can't go against his will, we can't go against his order. You know, who you think gonna win? The creation or the creator? We gotta have better sense than that. We gotta give Jesus our attention. Here it is right here. You cannot obey a voice that you don't hear. You cannot follow a direction you do not acknowledge. Look at Hebrews 12:2. It says, fixing our eyes on Jesus, the author and the perfecter of our faith. And Isaiah 26:3, it says, you keep in perfect peace the one whose mind stayed on you. Psalms 27:4, it says, one thing I ask, that I may glaze upon the Lord. And this is the thing. Attention is devotion. People fight for attention. Even in your sin, you know, men want attention, women want attention. You think God wants attention? Attention is worship.